Hello, this is Patrick in New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel here in beautiful Key Largo, Florida. I'm at a state park here, beautiful view, and I'm biking around and I bumped into Dominick, and he has a really cool homemade camper van that he imported from Switzerland. This is a very familiar chassis here in this country, but not with this badging. So he's going to give us a tour today, inside and out, and explain to us a little bit how he got it here and what the conversion techniques were done. Hello, Dominick. Welcome to New Jersey Outdoor Adventures.
Hi, Patrick. Thank you. This is my camper van. It's a Peugeot Boxer 2015, and it's 5.50 m long, and yes, I can show you my table to cooking outside. I can, sorry, okay. Yeah, so for cooking outside, and now I can go inside. Here we have our shoes and the water bottles, and for the fire, and here it's our stuff for the clothes. It's not so I must clean it, but it's a little bit yeah. And here it's the window for the roof window with a mosquito net. And here is our space for the food containers. I can put it outside and then can use it. And here it's the water, and under there is a water tank, 30 liters. And here is some space for food and stuff. And here is the converter for 230 volts, and I have another for 110 volts here. And here it's the fridge, a compressor fridge for, yeah. And here is some space. I was sick before. Some space for spoons and, yeah, spices. And also space and here we can see it's the MPP tracker for the solar panel. On the roof is a solar panel with 250 watt, and down there is the toilets for in case of an emergency. And here we can see it's the controller for the heating. It's a diesel heater. We have a Webasto diesel heater with 2 kilowatt heat power, and here it's the air for outside, this one, and here is some space for the clothes, and here is our cooking. Can put this outside, and he can cook outside or inside. Yeah.
Now, does that have its own built-in propane, or you have to connect it somewhere?
Yeah, I can connect this with propane. The tank it's under there. Yes, there.
Oh, I see. There's just a hose that you do a quick disconnect.
Yeah.
This snaps in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And here is the table. We can. So. And here is the space for the pipe. And here is the bed. And we have a switch for the light. For up and down, and here the right, a little bit space for stuff.
I tell you, you really did a great job utilizing every inch. I see the gap between the mattress and the wall, and there's a good amount of space there to store things.
Yes.
I take it you sleep north-south?
Yes, the head is in the back.
And you even got a little cubby there in the back corner.
Mm-hmm. And here is a USB and a switch for dimming the light, the headlight, tail light. And here is some pine wood.
And is there insulation between this?
Yeah, we have an insulation. We have 20 millimeters of Armaflex.
I like how you did that net there over the bed to store things, because you really don't need that space, and you could store,
Yeah,
you know, lots of items there.
This net, it's yeah.
It's really nice. It just fits in a regular, you know, parking spot, just with any other car. You don't have any problems parking anywhere?
Yes, no problems.
Okay.
And here it's an 80-liter water tank. We can fill up this tank with water bottles, with this one. Or we have another pipe to fill up with a normal water. And here it's a shower, an outside shower, and we have a 6-liter water tank.
And this is what heats the water?
Only with electric.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, here it's for the shower. And yeah, here are the bikes, and here is it's for a lot of space, for food, for yeah, everything we need to camping, to fix something, work tools.
It's always good to have some tools on board.
Yeah,
you never know what you're going to
yes,
encounter when you're on the
it's
road.
Important, yeah. And down there we see the heater, and left from the heater it's the battery. It's a 230 ampere hour battery, and at the top is the compressor from the freezer. And on the left we have a light. We have this one for put don't know, for shadow outside.
Okay. Like an awning, maybe?
Yeah, an awning. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's good. You're very organized back here. And just to get a look at the space from the back, these, well, in here in the United States, this is called a Promaster van with the RAM nameplate, but it's pretty much the same van. It's a nice square, wide platform. You could really do some nice things motorhome-wise. You got 2 full-size mountain bikes back here.
Yep.
And water tank and tools and all your stuff and a bed on top. And you got plenty of living space up front. Now, what's on the roof? You mentioned solar panel earlier?
250, but yes, we can see it. 250 solar panel and a little window for fresh air.
And I see here, like, you're obviously into biking, but I see lots of sponsors' names and bike shop on there. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's my friend in Switzerland. They have a bike shop, and he pay a bit for the traveling, and yeah, I'm happy about that. Thank you. And here is the cockpit.
You got almost a split bench there. You could sit 3 people up front.
Yeah, it's really good.
And what powertrain is in this? What engine?
We have a 2.2 liter diesel, turbo diesel with 130 PS.
So you must get really good fuel economy.
Yeah.
The miles per gallon?
We need 7 liters for 100 kilometers. It's not so much.
Now, bringing this van here to the United States, there must have been some challenges.
Yeah.
You can't just pack up and put it on a ship and bring it here. Can you walk us through the process?
First, we book at Seabridge. It's a German office. We book at that, and we go from Hamburg with the ship to Halifax, Canada, and this cost for the van 2,000 euros for bring the van to Halifax, and we go with the ship. We're traveling with the ship for 2 weeks over the Atlantic. It was a good experience, and we need some good insurance in the USA. That's a bit expensive for not an American people. But yeah.
What are your plans now that you're here? What's your itinerary?
We are now for 6 months in the USA, and now we're enjoying the winter here in the sunny Florida. And after that we go to New Orleans, then to Mississippi, go up to Hot Springs, and then more in the west to Texas, Arizona, San Diego, and then we go the west coast up to Canada in the spring. We want to go to biking there in Whistler, and then yeah, I think maybe we go more to the north, and in the summer next year we go back to Switzerland, and I think we go from Halifax back to Hamburg. I think with the same company as we come. Yeah.
That seems like an excellent plan. Can you walk through, like, our viewers? You know, a lot of people are out there, they want to build their own van, and you really did a great job. The eye appeal is all there, and it looks like the function is all there as well. Can you walk us through what it would cost to convert it to the level that you did? Because you did a great job.
We buy this car as a normally it was an empty car. We buy this for 15,000 Swiss francs. It's like dollars, and we built this all himself, and all this stuff is 7,000 Swiss francs, and now we have for 22,000 a good motorhome.
You really do. You know, in North America, you know, there are Promaster van conversions available in the market that are, you know, completely done. You go to a dealership, you buy them. But I think the least expensive one is in the $70,000 US range. And I tell you, you know, you really did a lot for the money, and it's all about the experience. You're out here, you're biking, you're living the life, you're on the road. That's really what it comes down to. So if you could spend a little bit less money when you're young, you don't have to wait till you're retired, and travel all around the world and not take your whole life savings out, that is pretty impressive. Do you have any tips, just one last question before I let you guys go, do you have any tips for our viewers Now that you've built this, is there anything that you would have done differently or anything that you didn't know until you got into the build?
I think next time I would buy a little bigger van for have the shower inside and not outside. It's a little bit more comfort. And what I do another, but I'm really happy about that now. It looks like now, and yeah.
You made it perfect. Well, Dominick, thank you very much for taking the time today for a viewing of your beautiful camper van conversion for New Jersey Outdoor Adventures. Well, this is Patrick. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like this video, comment, share, subscribe. I love it. And we'll see you soon. Safe travels.
Thank you.